Hello.
Hello.
I'm glad to be here with you, my teammates. This is the starting of our meeting. I appreciate your attendance and your punctuality as you respect the time that we discussed previously and now we are here. The purpose of this meeting is just reflecting back on the process of working on the project that is called New Product under the goal build teamwork through marketing. Through this meeting, we are going to share the experience of being leaders on some tasks that we've been reading, how we've been good members in our team, and how we helped each other and what we learned from that process. I would like to start by introducing ourselves and saying simply the task we've been reading about, and starting myself. I'm Gilbert Nemoza. I've been reading the part of executive summary, research on the new product, and I was a team coordinator. Thank you.
So thank you very much. My name is Diane Rahunda and I was leading business challenges, unique selling point, and taking note of our meetings.
Good.
My name is Adik Kelanganega. I was in charge of leading the part of identifying the market for a product and look for how the strategy that we're going to use to the market, and at the end make a conclusion.
Thank you, all of you. I would like to start seeing our experience and sharing it about being leaders at some tasks, and I would like to start telling you my experience about being the team coordinator and reading the part of executive summary and research on the product. I would like to start by being a team coordinator. I had to communicate, I had to negotiate with you, looking for the time which could be very flexible with us to meet for discussing and working on this project. But from that fact, I had some areas that should be improved on, because at some point they could be late to respond to emails or some messages. So I have to improve and then pay attention to some lines that I'm using, communicating with people, just checking regularly so that I respond timely. As I've been reading the part of research, we worked together as a team and we found that the good idea for our team was to run headphones as the new product to be sold by Widgate company. As I've been reading this part of researching, I learned a lot because I had to navigate different resources, looking for those which are believable, trying to analyze them, working together with you, my teammates. I also learned a lot while working on the part of executive summary. We worked together, but I took a lead, and the fact is I had to run through all the documents, looking what Diane has written, what the other has written. So I had to learn through them and make sure I make a good summary as it is. And I had to reach out to you so that to help me understand some points of view that I couldn't immediately understand. And finally, I made it. That was all my experience.
So thank you very much. I would like to thank you for giving me the lead of business challenges, unique selling point, and taking note for our meetings, because I learned many things from the responsibilities. One of the things that I learned is to find out the challenges and problems which can face headphone like our product, and be able to analyze them and come up with solutions to overcome those business challenges. Also, as I was in charge of looking for unique selling point, I was supposed to analyze competitors' strengths and weaknesses so that we can build on them and come up with the strong unique selling point. So I learned a lot. I was able to analyze, so it was really good. And also I was able to type fast so that I can capture all what you said or what we agreed upon in the meeting so that we can continue advancing and working on our project very well. In fact, there are some improvements that I realized that I need to work on, because while working on this project, there are some distractions that I wasn't able to manage, because sometimes my phone would ring and I pick it, I talk to someone else while working on the project, which was not really good because it's like spending much time on an usable thing. But I learned to prioritize things and work on them before just and after I go for other things.
Okay, good.
Okay, thank you. For me, I was in charge of identifying the market for our headphones and looking for the strategy that we'll be using while being at the market. And while leading this part, I learned many things because first of all, I had to look who is our customer and how are we going to reach to them and how to deliver our headphones. For example, we have different customers, schools, because we are targeting students. We have different companies that we are, for example, aviation companies, like because we are targeting pilots to provide headphones. Those headphones they are using while piloting, and also we have different customers, like even musicians. When singers are in studio, they need headphones. So I had to identify who are our market, who are going to buy our headphones, and also I had to identify what strategy that we are going to use to reach out to them, how we are going to reach to deliver our headphones to those schools and those studios. So I learned a lot of things. I learned how to make research, learned how to navigate different resources, and looking different companies, how they use the strategy they use when being at the market. For example, there are different among those focus, like price, promotions, place. So I learned different things, looking for different price. The price, as you said, you also provided me different prices of competitors, and I had to evaluate them and say, like our unique same point was selling at the lower price, so that we can have the attract yes, different many customers. Also, I learned how to collaborate, because I had somehow different tasks, and I learned how to look for support. For example, at some point I asked Gilbert to help me with the to search about forces of marketing mix, and he helped me. So I learned that while working on a task, you can look for support. And as a leader of that part, I learned how to take responsibilities and assign tasks when possible and when needed. And however, I have to improve on some points. For example, being punctual for the meeting, because at some point I could be late for some minutes and you're waiting, and so I have to improve on that in the future.
Thank you. It's a good thing that every one of us realized some areas of improvement, and I hope we are going to be able to work on it, and as soon as possible, we are going to make up an improvement. The next part is sharing how we helped each other and how we worked as a person, like an individual person, on this project. And I would like to start again. So I appreciate every one of you, because you really helped me a lot. I could struggle, I could just miss something to do, and you were there for me. Specifically, I would like to clarify what Diane did for me to progress. Like I was in charge of reading what you've written, then I summarize it. But at some point that I couldn't understand what you wrote, and specifically on challenges, I was much lost. So I reached out to you, helped me. You told me what you meant. You made it clear for me, and I got a point. I got a start on how I could insert your ideas in the executive summary as I was in charge. Also, as like reflecting how a member, how a good member or what member I was on this project, just I was requested to be flexible because we had other tasks to deal with, but also I had to pay much attention on this project. So it requested me being flexible with schedule, looking for some possibilities so that I could meet with you, so that I could talk with you, because it was also needed. Like I can say, as a member, I participated. I managed myself to get time and being available. Something that couldn't go on very well. Couldn't, like everyone was requested to work even online, not being together. I couldn't make it to always find that time, but I made my best. I tried my best, and I could do it on some percentages. But next, if I get the same opportunity, just I can improve on it. Then you can go next.
Yeah, so thank you very much. I would like to thank you all for being with me in this group project. For you, it was amazing. You were collaborative, you were courageous. I appreciate everyone's like ambition and hard work.
Yeah.
So specifically to Adelit, she helped me so much while working on this project because it was not really that much that I get used to analyze competitors' strengths and weaknesses, but she was there for me. She helped me for real. I did very well because of her. Thank you very much. Also, I couldn't understand very well what they mean about 4Cs and 4Ps. But she was there, she explained for me what is price promotion, things like that, and I came with the idea. Thank you very much.
So for me, I really appreciated everything. You are collaborative, you are good teammates, and I really appreciate the efforts of Gilbert. He was a really good leader, organizer, and he was always encouraging me. Like he was my motivator, always motivating me. You have to do this. How far are you? Like I really appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. And it was really a good encouragement. And also, it's really helped me to know, to feel responsible and to feel that I have to complete this. I have to do this on this time. Yeah. And also as a member, I learned how to collaborate with every one of you. And also I learned how to look for support. I learned how to communicate. If I have a problem, I'm going to deal it. I know how to communicate. So working in a team, I really learned a lot about how working in a team.
So also as a team member, I was able to take initiatives and work on my responsibilities, and I was able to deliver something which is done. So it was really motivating me to take responsibilities and work on something. Thank you very much for believing in me and giving me the chance of learning.
Thank you so much. This marks the end of our meeting, and I appreciate everyone's effort because it was not that much easy, but not much hard, but we managed it and we made it. So I appreciate your time taken, your effort, your thoughts you put on this project, and this time you made it. You gave very good ideas of improvement, the achievements that you made, the way you helped each other, just exactly. I would like to meet you next in some other life scenarios, and I hope it will happen.
It will.
Thank you so much for your
Thank you very
attendance.
much. You're welcome.